Hey guys, it's Rich. It's been like, what, a week since you've seen me? Come on now, you've gone longer without seeing me before. Please. So, I'm gonna try to loosen up a little bit in front of the camera. I noticed, like in other videos of mine, I seem really stiff and really constricted and everything, and it's not really that well put together. So, this is gonna just be a random vlog. Nothing much going on. I am going to give a couple little announcements here and there, so stay tuned. Oh crap, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for one, if you're not subscribed to Pagan Perspective, subscribe right now. I will wait for you. Okay, if you're still watching, that means you're already subscribed. If not, you should have stopped the video and gone there and then come back. Now, I can't remember exactly what the reason was behind me wanting you to do that, but, yes. Oh, now I remember. So, what I'm thinking for this channel, because this has been such a haphazard channel, and this week has actually given me a new flair for wanting to make videos and wanting to put things out there and all that stuff. Yes, I'm a hands talker, please, and I crack my knuckles, so please ignore. So, new direction for the channel. Topical studies. Yeah, I just did one of those. Yeah. Okay, so what I mean by topical studies is, if you're watching Pagan Perspective, obviously you should have seen my video that I posted like at midnight last night, or 11:45 or whatever it was. You should have already watched it. If not, go back and watch it, and this will be no surprise to you. If you're watching this first, then it will not be a surprise to you when you watch that. Depends on when you like to be surprised. Okay. So anyway, getting down to brass tacks. I want to do like a series of videos, and I know I've been talking for a long time about doing stone videos and stuff like that, and I haven't gotten any of them done. So now that I have, hold on. And yes, I also have a freaking iPhone, and why I don't use that to keep my agenda, I don't know. But I got a daily agenda. I've already put in here all the moon phases. Look, hey, there's a new moon right there. That is on July 18th, new moon. There you guys go. That was a freebie. But for this week in my handy dandy agenda, oh wow, Blue's Clues flashback. Anyway, in my handy dandy agenda is, for this week, chakras. So, what I'm going to do is, at least once a week, and I know I've tried this before, please don't berate me for that. So, unless you're going to do it in the fun way, no. Totally not. But yeah, I'm going to try to do once a week, do an update on the study that I'm doing. This week it's going to be chakras, and I will post that. Let's see, I started on Saturday. It'll take me about, well, it should take me 7 days getting through it all. So on the 8th or 9th day, look for a video. And what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to put together a video that says what each chakra is, what it means to me, blah blah blah, you guys will figure it out. So, like I said, this is just a random vlog. I'm just going to talk at a camera and pretend that you guys are in the room. So, damn, what was I going to say? Oh, so yeah, I already got chakras on the list. I just went through my stones, and I got a whole list of the stones that I already have, so I can take pictures of them for you, and then go ahead and post them on the videos that I make with the stones, and that'll be a continuous thing as I get more and more stones, blah 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 blah. You guys get it. And I would also like to do an herb video because I got a lot of herbs, and I just went on eBay and I bought two of the same one, actually, or two of the same packages, and it's 105 herbs in, you know, in a package. They're all labeled, blah blah blah, and I ordered two of those, so I have plenty of supplies. Yeah, I get kind of nervous whenever it gets to, you know, oh my gosh, I only have like a pound of frankincense left. Oh my gosh, I love it so much, I need it. Yeah, so I stock up. And sometimes if you buy in bulk, it saves on shipping, blah 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 blah, talking head right here. So, also, I wanted to show you guys something really cool here. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to flip you around. I knew I had this, and I couldn't exactly remember for the life of me where it was in my garage. But then whenever I was cleaning out my garage and getting more things organized, I found it, and I'm going to try to shine the light over there so you can see it better. This was actually once a lamp that was obviously made from a stump, shellacked and all that. And I just thought it would be the greatest thing for an altar representation. And this, you know, of course, where I set it, if you notice where I was sitting, right there's the window. So this is my earth representation. And I'll zoom in there for you. I got a little votive holder of sea salt because it's a great earth representation. Go figure. Also, where your light bulb would have went makes a perfect little oh, I got a text message. It makes for a perfect little candle holder. And this is one of those, like, I think they're like 4-inch candles or something. The real little tiny ones, tiny ones. So, yeah. It fits right in there very nicely. And then I also put, because I figured the fairies would want their offering bowl somewhere that looked kind of like home. So there it is. I just filled it up with honey. Sorry about the shakiness. And of course I got my crystal on there. So I thought that would be a great representation for Earth, and I figured you guys would all like to see it because it's a really cool looking thing. I found it interesting. I hope you guys do too. If you don't, then, well, leave me a comment. Now you're going to be looking at a seat again for a second. And you flip that around. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you don't want to be looking right there. Okay. Also, I wanted to say I'm sorry about the glare on my glasses that you're going to get, because I still can't figure out the stinking lighting in this entire house. Because, like I said before, all of the outlets, or all of the light switches, control one outlet in every room, and you have to use a lamp. So, eventually, it's all going to get rewired, so you actually have above, or you have like a ceiling fan or something of that effect. So, eventually that will get done. And this will probably be the last room to get done because it's not a guest room, blah, 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 blah. You guys get it. What else did I want to say? Oh, I met somebody. I don't want to say anything more than that right now because it's nothing really official. We do like each other. We've talked via text. That's what that text message was a second ago. And so I don't want to put any labels on anything. And yeah. So I just figured I'd let you guys know that. Oh, and I don't want to say this is what I have to attribute to it, and I will do further videos on this in the future. And I'm going to swing you around here again. And I do hate doing love spells, but I figured in the wording that I used, it's not really a love spell. And there's my computer, you all get to see that. But this is actually a crystal grid, if you guys have never seen them. And this one is actually with rose quartz in the middle. And what is it? 8 or 6 crystal or clear crystal quartz around the outside that amplify the rose quartz. So let me see here. Okay. So, not that I attribute that crystal grid to finding somebody, but the way I worded it was, and I'm a big one on if you're into moon cycles and working with the moon cycles and everything, the way you word things can change, you know, when you need to do your spell or your ritual, whatever you want to do. Hey, I got good lighting over here. Go figure. That was just by happenstance. So, pure serendipity. I got a little bit of glare though, but anyway. I'm a big proponent of the way you word things is, you know, it helps with how you end up envisioning stuff and blah 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 blah. I think you get it. So, and if you want me to explain further, I will, and I probably will at some other time. I'll talk about spell work or something like that. But the way I worded it was, help me find my true love, or help me find the one I'm supposed to be with, something like that, and until the time that we are meant to part. What else? Oh, and it harm none, of course, as I will so mote it be. You know, something simple like that, a little mantra. I kept on charging it. I charged it for about 4 days, and then I got a message from them on OkCupid, actually. As much as I hate dating sites, they do work sometimes. So I finally got a message from them, and we're meeting up tomorrow, and I can barely wait. And not that I did a love spell to find a particular person or anything like that, or make somebody fall in love with me. That's not it at all. It's just to kind of, how can I say this, help me find out who I'm supposed to be with at this moment in my life. Whether it lasts forever or, you know, last, you know, a couple of years. Almost like a marriage and divorce, you know. Some people stay together forever. Some people stay together, like my parents, for 5 years. They got 2 kids, and then they divorce. You know, that marriage isn't always for everybody, and that's one of the other rites, or that's one of the rites of passages after hand fasting is, I can't remember exactly what it's called right now. Oh, it slips my mind. I think it's called a hand parting or something like that. Sewage just spewing out of my mouth. So, if I give you wrong information, please, and if you know the correct information, please correct me on it. So, other than that, nothing else has been really going on. Oh, I guess I can show you some other things. I'll get out the baskets. Oh, and thank you to whoever suggested that I put my oils on that little shelf in my bookcase, because, wow, that was like a lifesaver. Now I have more room to put herbs on my what you call it here, on my bookshelf or desk, whatever you want to call it. So today I got in from, oh, what is this place called? I'm sorry, I'm ill-prepared. It's called Mountain Rose Herbs. This place was a little bit more pricey than Soma Luna, but it's the one that got in first, so I'm showing it first, blah blah blah. And I got 1 pound of frankincense. And I don't have little jars for some of these, so I get to go on a shopping spree. I got orris root, dragon's blood resin. All of these are a pound. All except for this one, which was a 2-pounder of copal resin. Galangal root, juniper berry. I actually did have a jar for the frankincense and juniper berry, so their jars are already filled, along with copal resin, that one too, and myrrh gum resin. So if any of you are watching Mirthandreverence or have watched Mirthandreverence's video, she did a series. It was, oh gosh, I want to say it was around December time frame, and I finally got caught up with her site. I'm sorry, I'm getting out of the picture here because I'm getting my basket filled back up. I love these little baskets, by the way. These little guys, they're perfect. I finally figured out what I was going to use them for up in the closet. We're going to keep my overstock of herbs. But if you guys aren't watching Mirthandreverence, again, I will wait 4 seconds for you to go over to her channel, subscribe, and then come on back. Okay, I can't wait any longer than that, because this video is going to be really long. So, what else did I want to say? Oh, all of these herbs that I just mentioned here, I think it costs around $100, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe less than $100, don't quote me. I do not have the thing right in front of me. Maybe I do, because I put them all in here. So, yes, with shipping it costs $116. Now, also I got a pound of each and 2 pounds of copal resin, which copal resin's kind of expensive because it is it is more endangered. But I do love the smell of it, and if I could find the substitute for it, then I would use that one instead. But I couldn't find the substitute for it, and I was trying to make all the orders all at once, and I didn't want to have to sit there and go back and forth on Mirthandreverence's video to find out what the substitute was. But anyway, what I was getting at with Mirthandreverence is go to her channel, check out, I think it was back in December, she did an incense called Kiffy, or Kiffy. But however you want to say it, because I mean there's probably different sayings. I know there's different spellings, but she did a video series on that, and it had piqued my interest incredibly, and she has gotten me so jazzed to work with herbs a little bit more than what I was before. Because before it would just be a little pinch of this, a little pinch of that, grind them up, put them on a charcoal disc, and sit back and relax. Which, you know, isn't a bad method, but if you go with certain recipes and everything, you get different results, and you get a different smell and all that stuff. So I think I might also start making incense videos as well. So that's a quick update, as quick as I could. It's about 20 minutes long, I know. YouTube should let me post it all. I hope I don't have to do this in a 2-parter, but if I do, then oh well. But yeah, go ahead and, you know, put in the bottom bar anything that you want to see a video on. If I don't know about it to the extent that I want to know about it in order to make a video, I will learn about it. I will put it on in my handy dandy agenda, and I will go ahead and make a video for you guys. What else? I know there's something else I wanted to say, but I can't think of it. So I think I'll wrap that up then. Or wrap this up. that's already wrapped, or that's wrapped. I don't know what's all wrapped around here. I don't know. Sometimes I don't want to know. But yeah, as more herbs come in, I will go ahead and post it and make videos of them and show you all what I got. So, and also I am going to go through the altar room and explain all the different things. Oh, I remember now what I was going to say. The other big news. A lot of you have come to me asking for the Book of Shadows that I made and the spirit boards that I made for the pendulum boards. Okay. Since some of you have messaged me so long ago, I'm going to ask that you re-message me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. That was my meditation alert in case I end up falling asleep during meditation. I always set an alarm so I know to get up and, you know, finish out my night and then go to bed. But if any of you have messaged me before about a pendulum board or a Book of Shadows, for one, I don't think I'm going to make the Book of Shadows anymore, only because whenever I was working in Kansas, I could get government paper. I could get reams and reams of paper for free. Okay? Yes, your tax dollars pay for your Book of Shadows. They paid for mine. So, but not anymore, because this place is a little bit more strict than it was in Kansas, so yeah. I'm not doing the Book of Shadows anymore. If you would like, I could arrange something, I could make you one, and, you know, you pay me for the paper and all that stuff, or I can make it, you know, convert a binder or something for you. You know, message me, we can talk, or I can do a video on how to make one, something like that. As far as the spirit boards, like I said, I'm not in Kansas anymore. Toto. I'm not in Kansas anymore, so, and we would do a lot of woodworking for the floorboards of the aircraft, and all the spare wood I would get to take home. I don't have that luxury anymore. So therefore, if you want a spirit board made, I still have some wood left, and once that wood is gone, then I'm going to have to start buying it, so there's going to be a little bit more of a charge than just, you know, shipping, you know, or materials and shipping then, you know, and it might cost a little bit more. So if you actually want a good spirit board, go over to Cute Witch 772, go over to hers, or I think her name's Reverend Rose B, I think is what her username channel is. If I remember, I'll stick it in the bottom bar along with everything else. So go to Reverend Rose, go to her Etsy site. She makes great spirit boards. Go ahead and go on there and look at those. I think she charges, the most that she charges is like 40 bucks. So go ahead and order one for 40 bucks, and I mean, she does fantastic work, and she does custom work too. So go ahead and go over there. Go to Mirthandreverence, Cute Witch 772. If you're not subscribed to them, you should be. Reverend Rose, go to her, subscribe to her, because she has some enlightening views, and she has some great videos, and she's a wonderful person. Pagan Perspective, if you're not subscribed to that, I'm going to need you to subscribe to that. Sign on, log in, you know, post a comment on my video, tell me how great I am, and if you don't like me, then, well, still post it anyway, because I like to see people's comments. I had a really good topic this week, and you all should actually watch it. So, and if you're not watching Pagan Perspective already, like I said, you are doing a disservice to yourself as a pagan, a Christian Wiccan, a Christian mystic, whatever you consider yourself. Even if you're a Christian, you're doing a disservice to yourself by not learning about somebody else's culture and ideas. So, I'm going to need you to do that. Other than that, that is it. That is all. I know this is a very long video, and I hope you had fun. And I'm going to try to start making more videos like this, because this has actually been the most fun video I think I've ever made. Yeah. Except for that one Pagan Perspective video where, you know, I had a great intro. But that was all I had going for it, was the great intro. This has been a fun video, and you guys are awesome. So, until next time, may your ancestors be with you. Goodbye.